Hawkman issue 10, which is Robert Venditti writing with Brian Hitch on the art.
Yeah. So this issue is basically the battle issue.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you take the lead on this, Connor, because I tried to read this as I was falling asleep over the course of 3 nights. So I'm not sure if I read it or if I dreamt it, a lot of it. So
that's fine. It's obviously we left off last issue with Idam showing up with all the Deathbringers. Those were the warships, and all the army kind of comes out of them, like the plague of locusts. But great. And this issue is mostly them fighting, mostly just the two of them. And then Xanadu comes and gets involved, tries to help out. Idam's like, well, okay, you're going to struggle fighting me, but we've got a whole army here, and they'll just take out the people. He's like, you can't save all of them, so because they drop a bunch of people, and we get the thing which was basically Iron Man 3. Was it Iron Man 3 that did that? Where he jumps out, and they're all like, okay, grab onto each other, and
right.
He does that. And lets them all down, and it's cool. And he starts getting a time slip. He's like, nope, don't you even think about it, buddy. Not playing this shit now. We've got a fight to do. So he carries on fighting, and it looks great. And he's finally confronted Idam at the end, and he's like, okay, I think I get it. That you're the final clue. That's why the time slip's happening. You're the thing that's causing it. It's the Kryptonian one told me that I have to be the weapon, right? Not build one.
It has to be someone else. Has to be something else.
He let the time slip go, and out comes every version of Hawkman.
I love how Connor never even phased the mid sentence with it as I was getting mad or joking.
Not letting you have it. I'm not letting you bring that bullshit into this.
So this was the whole thing with the time slip. This is where I got lost because multiple reading, right? Trying to.
Yeah.
And then falling asleep. So if it's a time slip, right? So because they're all gone, Qatar Ol from Krypton blew up with Krypton.
Yes.
Right? But because of time being timey-wimey and it does its own thing, this is a fixed point for Qatar, the original.
Yes.
Right? So this is how he brings them all forward. So in all of their timelines, they will be called from their time to save Earth from the Deathbringers.
Yeah. So how the time slips have been working where he goes back, right? And he experiences something, and that kind of he's not changing anything. Those events always happen to his previous lives. This is the same here, where instead of going back, he brings them forward. To each of them, this is just a point in their career before they die.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So Qatar from Krypton.
Right.
This is
he's there.
Yeah, he's there. This is obviously before Krypton's destruction from his perspective.
Right.
So this is just bringing them forth, and there's a lot of them.
And I liked what Idam. That's another thing. I don't know if I jumped this early. So Idam's plan was he's going to keep Qatar alive because he defeated him in combat, right?
Yep.
Because when he sold them out and they got put in that pit, he's had time to seethe and get stronger and whatnot. That he's going to keep Qatar alive, but because of the bargain that he knows that he made, he's just going to keep killing people because that's going to keep prolonging Hawkman's payment or his debt, right? Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. So he's just making it worse for him.
All right.
He tries to use Hawkman's mace, and Hawkman just like, nope, and then throws it back to him.
Yes, he does. Yeah. So now I'm going to have to read this all as a whole, because the more now that I'm talking about it, the more I'm just like, oh yeah. Venditti's on top of this game still. Yeah.
It's a very fast issue to go in, because it is mostly fighting. But it looks great. It's just been killing it on this book. And then when all the Hawkmen arrive, what a double page spread.
Well, I like picking through there to see which ones we've seen before, and a lot of them look like
there's
just
one
wingmen.
that looks a lot like the Rocketeer.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
That's real cool. And then of course you have the Egyptian one, Khufu.
Yeah.
You have Qatar Ol. You have the little mini guy. You have the Thunderbird.
Yeah, there's a lot here.
You have the wingman actual from Thanagar with the robot wings.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's real cool. One of them looks like he has Stormbreaker, so I'm gonna like that. That's real cool.
Of course you are.
Yeah.
No, I was super into because so next issue is going to be the Army v Army,
right.
and it's going to be cool.
Right. Yeah, man. Venditti, he's got a bad rap, for a couple years, and then over pals in this.
Yeah, but he's redeeming him. He's redeeming himself.
He's redeeming himself. Like, I almost forget that this is the same guy that ruined Flash for me, all those years ago.
I mean, Freedom Fighters is good. I can't really deny that. So
yeah. Freedom Fighters.
Obviously, me and Matt are into this. We were into quite a lot of his Hal and Pals.
Were you rating Hawkman? Was that happening?
Yeah. I'll give it an 8.
Yeah. How much?
8.
8. Yeah.
7.
I'm gonna give it an 8 as well. Yeah.
How much? 7.99.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8. So it's good. I'm glad I talked about it more because just again, my brain is now trained that when it's time to read comics at the end of the day, my brain's just like, nope, it's time for sleep.